Okay, I'm Ryan. I play guitar, do a bit of synth, and I sing.
I'm Charlie. I also do a bit of synth. I do a little bit of piano. I play the bass and I sing as well.
I'm Alan Lamb. I do the drums and also behind the scenes stuff with the sound, overall band sound.
And we are Break by Wire. We were like, when we were Three for All, we were kind of like, we felt a bit kiddish. They didn't feel they had a mature sound, and it wasn't the type style of music exactly that we felt we wanted to do. So we decided to add in a few synths, add in more mature music, and change our name completely just so we had a new image.
Right, me and Charlie have gotten into electronic music a lot more in the past year, and we basically wanted to try bring that to the band. Obviously, with the addition of the keyboards and the electronics, we can branch out into new sounds, which can be a bit of a problem as well, because we can spend about
An hour
just going through loads of different sounds, trying it out, not working, going back.
Yeah, and then having heated arguments.
We've got plenty of more songs that we've sort of got in the back burner that we're going to work on. I just recorded the drums for all the songs that we've done so far. The other week there through in Glasgow. We're going to be recording the guitars and the bass soon, and as well as vocals. Then I'm going to try produce it myself, or mix it myself a little bit, try make it more electronic sounding on the computer, then send it back to the studio and they're going to do the final mix done of it. So hopefully we'll have something for the audience soon enough.
There's a lot of things we still need to do, but at least we've got the music on the table. And that's the main thing about a band.
She was a widow after another summer. Left with memories.
I'm Matt.
I'm Stephen.
And I'm Nick.
And we're in Must Be Something.
3/4.
When we started out, for the first few years we played sort of local area Stirling and all that, and then we moved to Glasgow when we went to uni, and since doing that we've mostly been gigging there. We come through to Stirling whenever we can, but compared to the Glasgow crowd, and one annoying thing about the Glasgow crowd is that they often just come to see their band, then they leave, and then you're left with essentially your family and friends that you brought along to see you.
But that's not the case with us all the time, though.
No. So it's quite hard to build a fan base that way. So it's good that the crowd is quite tentative in Stirling. So yeah, we just finished recording what's going to be a single and a B-side to go with it.
We're still putting the kind of finishing touches to it, mastering things like that. Then we've got friends doing artwork and stuff. So it's just kind of we're in no rush.
All we have are the songs. So I guess it's a good start at least. We released an EP last April actually, called Give Up the Ghost. So yeah, we've got that on iTunes, and then we did the track Give Up the Ghost, which was supposed to be on the EP, but it ended up not. And we did that on the Tolbooth sessions. That was just an acoustic one. And yeah, that was the last thing we've kind of released. The single was the next one. It's called A Breath in the Heartbeat. So the next big thing is the launch.
which we don't have a date for yet.
Yeah.
Heartbeat lost in the water, breath of new heartbeat lost in the water.
Hello, I'm Craig. I'm from the band Song of Return from Glasgow. Myself and my mate Chris were in a band called Union of Knives, and we sort of still are. Like we think that we might release our record digitally, but like Union of Knives doesn't have the opportunity to go on touring because we could blame a lot of things, but basically we don't have any funding. Like we don't have enough money to go on, and you know, Chris and I really love writing in the studio, so we continue to do that. But Chris doesn't really want to play live, so I was like, well, we've got all these songs, and so why don't we just get a live band together? Because in Glasgow there's such an abundance, and all the four guys who are playing with us tonight are like really close friends of mine, and I regard them pretty highly as musicians. So it was only natural to ask them, and thankfully they all could do it and wanted to do it, kind of thing. So sort of moving forward, we want to become a bit more traditional with our writing process by getting the guys from the live band involved. Like Alex has been round trying to get involved in the writing for a while now as well, and so I don't really think it's too many cooks spoil the broth, and if anything with me and Chris it's more like too few cooks spoil the broth at the minute anyway. So
I mean, it's just because it's still kind of early doors. We don't really know how people are going to react to a lot of the stuff. So it's at the moment we're kind of just road testing a lot of the stuff.
yeah.
Seeing what works and what doesn't.